Hello, welcome Solex Nation. Did you hear about the contest that we launched yesterday?
Yeah, we put this out on Facebook. We always want to get your attention. And in December, it's particularly difficult to get anybody's attention.
We're all busy.
And we don't want to take away from anything fun that you're doing for the rest of this month, but we do have something that's super fun.
We're going to add to the fun.
Yeah, we're going to add to the fun. That's super fun for right now. Starting yesterday, the 3rd of December, through the 17th, for every $300 order or more, you're going to be entered into a contest. Now, the contest drawing will end on the 17th. It will end on the 17th.
Yes.
The drawing will actually be done on the 18th. We'll announce that on the call on the 18th.
We'll do the drawing on the call on the 18th. So if you bought something yesterday, $300, and that's before tax, before shipping.
Subtotal.
That's your subtotal.
Yep.
It counts. Anything from yesterday to the 17th will go into this drawing that we'll draw on the 18th. What are we drawing for?
Okay, this is a big deal. We're gonna draw for one person to win the AO Hub. That's the whole starter kit.
What?
That's a very expensive giveaway. December's a great time to give that away, to get obviously year end, start a new year, everything taken care of. But that's a big one. That's a big deal. There are terms and conditions that apply. We want you to go to the back office to get the details on those terms and conditions. But again, of course, the no purchase necessary, all those things are there. But for every $300 order, subtotal, you're entered into the contest.
That is very fun. You know what? These announcements are full of fun because you haven't heard these yet. We have a lot of new things to announce. The next exciting thing to announce is...
Has to do with pearls.
It has to do with pearls. Pearls was so successful,
Yes.
the limited time.
You know, like we said when we launched it, we had an inkling that it was going to be a big deal.
Yes.
We knew that in the test groups, people loved it. Okay, so we're scrambling right now. We're scrambling. You put pressure on Solex. We love this kind of pressure because we are going to make that a permanent product here at Solex.
We're so happy to make it a permanent product, and it's really by popular demand.
And
we had to do it.
Yeah, by popular, for sure. You told us. You told us how much you love it. You're excited about it. Your use of it. Obviously, you're very interested with it. What comes with it becoming a permanent product? Not only is it available anytime in the back office through your ordering at Enrollment, but it also is actually going to be available on auto ship. And then it's also available with a key core product here at Solex, and that is the AO Core. So now you'll be able to find the AO Core with pearls because it just kind of fits exactly within the realm of that whole setup.
Goes so well together, yeah. So we're very excited to announce that. Another something that we are announcing today is we are officially announcing our Day of Discovery in Europe.
Wow.
And that will be May 30th and 31st, 2025. And that will take place in Amsterdam. Tickets are now on sale. So if you would like to purchase your ticket to go to our European Day of Discovery, our first ever European Day of Discovery, tickets on sale now. Go in your back office for more details. And we are doing an early bird special. If you get your tickets now through the end of January, you will have a lower price. Starting February 1, those tickets will go up in price. So go ahead and get those tickets now.
And that ticket includes what?
It is your entry into Day of Discovery for 2 days, the 30th and the 31st. And it also includes some food and some goodies.
Yes, we always have, and we do a raffle, do a giveaway.
Yep.
We will also have a coupon. And we don't do a Day of Discovery with Solex without having those attendees getting something special as far as their access to maybe some things that they haven't got yet at a better price. So that's available at that event as well.
While we're talking about Day of Discovery, let's talk about a little bit more information about our live Day of Discovery, and that is September 12th and 13th, 2025 in Provo, Utah. Yes, we are talking about next September because it's coming.
Yeah.
We're already signing contracts and making all the plans. We have a new development. We have a room block for you set aside with Solex rates at the Marriott. That is right next door to the event center. In fact,
That's
you
the
could
closest
probably,
hotel
yeah, you could
to
probably
the event
stretch
center.
really, really wide and touch both buildings. It is the closest hotel to the, okay, probably not.
You can't stretch that
It's maybe 10 steps, but it is the closest hotel to the event center, and we have secured some Solex room blocks. Now, the normal rate, if you go on and book with the hotel right now, it's $242 a night plus tax. We have secured the rates of $192.55 a night, and that's including tax. And so those are for sale right now in your back office. You can go and look up either a king bed or a queen bed, choose, and book your block of rooms. Now, when they're gone, they're gone. They only allotted us so many, but we wanted to make sure that those were available to you right now so that you can have your room rate ready to go.
Yeah, I love that. And those 3 nights, that's going to cover the entire event. Obviously, you can't break it up, right? You can't get one night or 2 nights.
It is a room block.
You have to do all 3 nights.
And thanks for saying that. You actually check in on September 11th, the night before the event. The event is the 12th and the 13th, and checkout is the morning of the 14th. So it's perfect for our live day of discovery.
You know, it's just a great event. If you are new here and you're hearing, wait, Day of Discovery, all these different places, what's going on here? What a crazy company. And we do a lot of events. We're building, we're growing, we're getting bigger. And so we're going to Europe. And then this Day of Discovery in September is our core. This is where we plant our flag. We've done this for a few years now, and we love gathering. Last year we sold out.
We did,
right?
yeah.
We just had the best event ever. It was so much fun. And this year we have a new venue, new place, bigger place. More people can come, so we hope all of you will make the plans as early as possible to get here with us.
We're going to sell out again.
Yeah, we will.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
All right, we have a new holiday ornament going out with every physical order, the month of December.
Yeah. And so, as while supplies last, for sure. And so this, we've done this for the last few years. It's just kind of fun. We started a few years ago, and then every year we've put out a new one. This one's the 2024 holiday ornament. So if you place an order, place it earlier in December, maybe through the contest period, right? Might be a great time. If you've been collecting any of those or you want to start collecting any of those, it's a great time just to get in there. Fun thing just to put those, it has a special symbol in that snowflake. It resembles Solex.
That's right, it does. All right, and our last announcement for today, thanks for hanging in there, it's been a lot. Our last announcement is it is December, which means our monthly incentive has changed.
Yes, and so for this month, this is a brand new beaded bracelet that we announced in September this last year. It is the green jade bracelet. This is not just a wonderful, I love wearing mine. It supports success and achievement, abundance. This, not if you have one, this is a great one for people as they enroll to give a gift to themselves or something that actually really is giftable to other people this time of year.
How do they earn it?
So you earn it by enrolling with a bundle and a subscription, right? So as you get a new person to come to Solex, as you share the different opportunities with Solex, if they are a preferred customer or a new QLA and they enroll with a bundle and set up their subscription, this will be automatically sent to them with that package.
That's right. So awesome. Okay, let's go now to our contest and top enrollers.
All right, I have Jake with us. Jake, welcome.
Hey, good to be here.
Yeah, glad you're here. We're going to do the drawing right now. We asked you last week, what are your favorite products? Essentially, we're talking about supplements. We're talking about these nano products. And for each one of mine, Shelby's, and Lauren's favorite product, we're going to give one of those away.
Awesome.
Based on who we draw.
Awesome.
Okay, so we got 3 people to draw. Let's find out some people's favorites. Let's do Lauren's first.
Sounds good.
Okay, Lauren's is his favorite, his number one,
Yep.
D3K2. All right, so this person's going to win D3K2. This is Just Malibra. I think that's right, Just Malibra. If that is not if we can't find you, let us know. Reach out, email. Don't text. You can't text us. You can call us, but you can't text us. Boy, Jake, sorry, this is going well so far.
Send us an email.
All right. I love sleep, D3K2 and gold because all those directly work with where I need support. I love how Solex formulates them with functional thinking behind it, giving even more reason to love them. I will say I'm keen to try Zymes and Biome. Not started those yet. Well, actually, Biome is one of your favorites, right?
It's my number 2, but I love D3K2 as well.
Your D3K2.
That's my number 1. Yep. I love the taste.
Yes,
The taste is
right. It makes it easy.
Yeah.
And this is the right time of year to take D3K2.
Absolutely.
Less
We're not
sun.
producing as much vitamin D.
Yeah.
Because we're not out in the sun.
Yep.
It's always good to take year-round, but vitamin D3K2, one of those that you just really can't live without.
Yeah, I mean, not only the immune support that you get from D3K2, but the emotional support, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
You
so
feel
helpful.
better. I feel happier
Yeah.
with D3K2.
All right, you're getting D3K2. All right, Shelby's. Shelby's number 1 is sleep.
Sleep.
All right, so
from
draw
Shelby. This is for the road back.
the road back. I don't think we have a name
Back,
on there. All
the
right, the
road
road back. Let us know. Let us know who you are.
My faves, number 1, youth, AO Youth. It has helped me rebuild and repair in a way I can feel. Amazing. And then she lists number 2, Biome. My gut is so much happier and it feels like it is helping more than just my gut biome to be healthy. Number 3, Blue with the 660 band.
Oh yeah, good
Have
combo.
helped me to do big repair work with less discomfort and reduced inflammation. I could keep going. I think Pearl should be in there, but I have not received it yet, LOL. Hey, thank you so much for the road back. I agree with you. Youth is phenomenal. That's actually
Yes.
my number 3, and then I said 4.
With gut. You had a
gut.
tie.
Yeah.
And why?
Well, I just add them together, and so
Yeah.
3 and 4, it's 3-ish.
I want to know, you know, I'm interested. We did this a limited time offer, this special that's actually still going right now is the raspberry lemonade flavor.
That's right.
Right? I want to, I'm very interested if people get a good different flavor when they mix gut with that one.
I agree.
I haven't done it yet.
And let us know, should we keep that permanently?
Yeah,
It's a
that's-
limited time offering.
Yeah, we just kind of had some fun with a new flavor that ranked high actually when we were doing our flavor testing.
Yeah.
That was a really high ranking. So we're like, oh, it's almost a tie, but we went with the one because it had the edge.
Lemon orange.
Lemon orange. Okay, all right. My favorite supplement at Solex, and I have lots, but Blue is my number 1.
Yeah.
Blue is my number 1. I just think it's all around powerhouse. I
Yes.
can't argue it more. I talk to people too much about it, and some of you on this call know that. I'm sorry.
Well, you sold it. You on the trip.
Yeah, I was on a trip. I was on this trip, and I just got into this conversation, and like an hour later, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I've talked to you too much about this product.
But they wanted it.
But they wanted it. The husband and the wife, they both bought it, and then the wife wanted youth as well. So
Awesome.
it's great. Now, they're a great couple, wonderful people. All right, Optimal Wellness Coach 2. Again, we need a name, so let us know who you are. My top 3 are youth, gut, and Zymes. I hate to leave out Biome, but you said only 3.
It's like people are having a hard time choosing a number 1, really.
It's true, right?
all
The
of them.
Core Pack has really changed my gut. I started taking it all 4 at DOD and have had some major improvements in my gut, and I'm not retaining fluid like I used to.
wonderful.
These supplements are really a game changer. I agree with you, and we try to do that. We try to do that on all fronts, right?
Yeah.
So Blue. Well, we have D3K2, we have Sleep, and we have Blue. Going to all, just let us know who you are so we can get the right product to the right person. All right, Jake, you know what? We have 2 weeks worth of top enrollers. We're just going to combine them all together. This is for the weeks of November 18th through December 1st. And in second place, we have Terry Beaver. Congratulations, great job. And in first place,
Paige Wheeler.
oh my gosh, Paige, you are knocking it out of the park. I think she already has, and we'll let you know in just a minute as far as an email goes. We will let you know that you have already got a month under your belt for the incentive trip,
Yes, you do.
right? Paige is going to get a 6-pack of the AO scan passes.
Wonderful. Great job, Paige. Great
well
job,
done.
Terry.
All right, you guys, we have these, and so I'm going to set these aside.
Yep.
Now we got to get on to some really important stuff. Okay, not that wasn't important. Believe me, that was critical. Have you guys had enough of us launching new things?
A lot of things coming out.
We have been at a whirlwind pace since Dave Discovery through now, just getting things out the door. Things we're so excited about. And the thing is, it's probably more about our excitement than anything else that we want to get this out to the world. Even if it's in a limited time offering fashion, right? We want to get this out. Take your Prime, right? Make sure you get your seatbelts on, right? That whole concept of we're continuing to ride this this wave because you guys are creating the swell, and it's worth riding. And so we have something else. Now, before we talk about something else, let's kind of talk about this whole idea of what an LTO. Around here, we talk about LTOs. We've launched 2 LTOs, and we already mentioned one, right? We did the pearls.
Yep.
Which, by the way, we also mentioned the pearls are no longer a limited time offering. They are a permanent offering. You get them on your auto ship, as already mentioned. You guys, you loved pearls. Thousands of people love pearls. That is phenomenal. I love pearls. In fact, I just popped one right before we started this, so my airways were open because I wanted to breathe nice and deep. I love that. It helps me have a clear mind too. So pearls are permanent. So then we also have the raspberry lemonade with youth.
That's right. We're still learning. Limited time offering, or LTO, it really is a test.
Yeah.
It's a test to see,
Do you want it?
do you guys want this, and how do you vote?
Yeah. I love it. It's a safe way for us to invest in what you might or might not want, right? It's a safe way for us to get there to help give you more options and the people that you're sharing with more options. But obviously the raspberry lemonade's out there. Jury's out. We're still going to keep watching that.
Yes.
You guys, it's December. We have a new LTO. Something we've never done. This isn't a flavor change. This is a brand new LTO. Limited time offering. Again, like Jake just said, we don't know if you love this. You don't know if you love it coming from us. We hope you do, but if you don't, that's fine. We just want to get you what you are in need of, what you want, and in the right way. Now, one of the things that we do with LTO, with any product launch, Jake, is the passion here is to challenge the status quo.
Yes. And you gave a quote this morning. I think it was from
Albert Einstein. Yeah, Albert Einstein. He said, and I'll paraphrase him in case I don't get the quote perfectly right. He said, "True change takes place when you have the courage to challenge the status quo."
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And I think that's true. Obviously, he did that. And around here at Solex and with you, we collectively try to challenge the status quo. Whether it's on the AO scan front, whether it's on a supplement front, whether it's on another modality front, even on the brand new hub and the lasers, at the price point of those lasers, we are challenging the status quo as best we can. And there's so many ways to challenge the status quo, but we try to address as many ways that we can. Now, what we're going to challenge the status quo and what we're about to tell you that we're launching right now as a limited time offering is something that actually the marketplace is filled with. In fact, we're in a county where there's some big players in this field, and I would say, you could say this market's saturated.
I think that's one way to look at it. That's one way to look at it. To me, having the courage to do something that others are doing maybe well it takes even more courage.
Right.
And you really have to have those attributes, the differentiators, to say, we believe, we know that we can do this better than the leaders.
Yes.
And I really feel like this is not something that we sought after. This is not something that we said, hey, we should do this. Honestly, this is something that it was brought to us. They were knocking on our door because of frequency, because of the AO scan, because of the tools that we have that really complement one another. And just amazing.
Yeah.
Should we tell them?
Oh, let's show them. AO essential oils, Jake.
Whoa!
Jake, now I'm standing next to an expert in essential oils. This guy has been around the block. He's seen a lot of stuff. In fact, the knocking on the door truly was a credit to Jake. They know him, they came to him, and they saw what he's paired with. He's a great networker, but that's a different story and a different conversation. This is a field that is rich with wonderful products.
Yes.
A field with high quality products.
Yes.
And low quality products. I mean, we see the gamut.
Right. There's a lot of synthetics out there.
Yeah, a lot of synthetics out there. Who are we to come and say, wait a minute, We got the Goliaths out there. Who are we to be to the David and say, no, there's some room for improvement here?
Yeah, we can do this. So we're going to talk about quality. We're going to talk about safety. We're going to talk about efficacy, and then we're going to talk about value. So let's start with quality.
Okay.
Where do we get these oils, and why do they come knocking on our door? You need to know that where the oils are harvested, where they're grown, the farmers and the growers that are responsible to create excellent and high premium essential oils are not just found anywhere. You really have to go to the right places and really work with the right people.
I mean, altitudes and things like that are important, right?
That is exactly right. And so what we have is a high altitude lavender. You saw we have 5 oils.
Yeah.
We're going to do peppermint. We're going to do lemon. We're going to do lavender to start with. And those really foundationally.
That's kind of the core, right?
Yeah, you have to have those 3.
Not the AO core, but that's the AO
With
essential
the AO core.
oils core.
Yes, of course. So these 3 oils, they really are foundational. And so you can use those aromatically, you can use those topically, you can ingest those. We'll talk about how you do that, but really those 3. The other 2 that are there for this holiday season are Holiday Cheer
And I love Holiday Cheer.
and Candy Cane.
I love that one too.
Yeah.
Actually,
both
I
of
love
those.
all these.
They smell, and they're just a wonderful, wonderful aroma. So if you want your home to smell like gingerbread, fresh baked cookies, if you want your home to smell like
Yes.
Christmas time,
Yes.
Candy Cane. So with those 2, really fun, those will certainly be seasonal. And so it's a limited time offering,
Yeah.
remember. So those will run through really the month of December. I don't know that we'll have those for.
Yeah,
we might sell out in a couple
see.
days.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But these are also, I mean, because of that, I mean, we want them to make them. Is it a good introduction? Is it a good way to get something going? We're going to talk about that value and challenging the status quo in just a second.
Yeah.
But it's also giftable, right? These are really
Give 'em
something
away.
that you could give away as a present during the holiday season to a neighbor, to a friend, to a family member. A great way to get that. They're going to look that way. They're going to be kind of packaged that way so that people feel
Every
like it's a
set will
gift.
have a ribbon. You can tie the bow around all of those oils or one of those oils, however you want to distribute those. So
Yeah.
we're excited about that. Back to quality.
Yep, quality.
The quality of these oils, so superb, so premium. We've tested with HPLCMS chromatography or chromatograms.
And what does that mean? I mean, is that you're looking at what?
You're really looking at the active levels. And when you use gas chromatography, you can go down to the smallest particulate and find out what are those actives that really drive this. When you harvest and cultivate the soil that these essential oils grow in, and the leaves and the stems and the branches grow in, it's so important to find areas where they'll actually be exposed to the elements.
Yeah.
We've found and learned that those areas in the world where they're at higher altitudes, they're exposed to the wind, they're exposed to the elements, that the plant itself actually produces higher amounts of the actives. So when you look at lavender, for example, the linalool, that is the active in lavender. Those plants that are exposed to the elements, they really get high in their own protective sphere, because that's what linalool is doing. It's protecting the lavender plant from the elements. And so, of course, it spikes. We've seen that in the lemon as well. We've seen that in the peppermint as well. And so we've only selected the very best places to get each of these essential oils from based on the environment, based on those factors. We've tested the actives against the leaders in the market, and in every instance, we beat the leader in those actives. And so we're just really, really excited. We wouldn't do this unless we could break the status quo.
Right, and quality is a status quo. And one of the things that in that testing that was interesting, you talked about the smallest particle.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We did something with the smallest particle that actually has never been done before. This has not been done to date. Nobody out there is doing this to essential oils. And this is one of the additional ways that we're challenging the status quo.
Absolutely.
Because nobody's doing it this way. When you put that oil together, you can actually, just like some of our supplements, you can run it through a nano process where it separates even the smallest particles.
That's right.
What does that do?
It really enables the aroma to be diffused with greater breadth and with greater concentration and potency. And so you can take those plants and you can actually nano them, those particulates, which we've done. No one else is doing that. It's only been done in research studies, which we'll have available for you to review on the DMK. But with that diffusion, with those nanoparticulates, you get a better aroma, a higher concentration of aroma, which means it's more affordable because you need less.
Yes, yeah. So you could use fewer drops to get the same benefit of what you're getting in something else. You know, one of the things that's interesting, when we were originally doing the research on nano and the benefit and choosing to go down the nano path where we could, right, was this research out of the University of Minnesota where the summary outcome, like the one-liner out of it, was that when particles reach a nano-separated state, and I'm paraphrasing this as well, that the behavior of the particle can be influenced. That is phenomenal when you're talking about things you're ingesting, right?
And frequencies.
That's where it is, right? We have the essential oils frequencies.
Yes.
And when you add frequency to a particular that can actually be influenced in how it behaves, you can enhance its behavior, you can improve its behavior. Not only does the nano broaden the reach, right? And deepen the reach for that matter, but it also can be active in such a way that that reach is rich. It is powerful. It is doing exactly what you hoped it would do, but like you said, with less amount, with fewer drops. That fewer drops reaching more means what? Means it's more efficient.
Absolutely.
And if we could be more efficient, who is talking about this way in essential oils? Nobody's talking about broader reach, deeper penetration, still at the highest of quality, if not better than the highest quality that we've seen to date. But then you're also talking about accomplishing the way you want to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish with whether it's peppermint or lavender or lemon, or even the holiday cheer and the candy cane. You're reaching those benefits more efficiently, essentially using less for more. And that should actually drive, and we'll get to this in a minute, that should drive the price benefit.
Absolutely.
Right?
Let's go to safety. So one of the things that I've learned over the years is that these essential oils, especially the AO essential oils, because of their quality, they are so effective. And that means that how we use them is really, really important. Typically, that you would add to a diffuser or to water 10 drops of a particular oil that's not nano, that does not have negative ions or Cybin. Typically,
did
I just drop something?
You did. So say it. Say it. What else does it have?
So in every bottle of our AO essential oils, you'll get one Cybin bead.
Oh, nobody's doing that, you guys, because nobody has access to those.
Negatively
outside of China.
Ionically charged to help really improve this distribution of the aroma. So we have the highest yielding product with the highest actives. And then we also have the Cybin bead.
With the negative ion properties.
And then we also have nano, which those three things alone, well, there's more to tell you about with all of this, but with those three things, you're really looking at an oil that not only just skims the surface on breaking status quo, but absolutely nails it out of the park, and we're really excited about this. So related to safety, it's important to use each oil as directed. 1 to 3 drops instead of what you would typically do in 10 to 15 drops. We've got it in a smaller size.
What size do they come in?
Comes in a 5 ml bottle instead of maybe you've seen 10 ml and even 15 ml, which, honestly, a 15 ml bottle, I mean, those of you who have purchased essential oils before, it lasts so long. Unless you're drinking it and drenching it all over you, which can be detrimental.
You can reach toxicity, right? You can reach a toxicity point, and we don't even at 5 ml, please don't consume the whole 5 ml in one shot. It's not meant to do that. This is a few drops at a time. In fact, like I have access, we could talk about peppermint for just a second. Peppermint is one of my favorites. I obviously taking the Pearl, which has peppermint in it, clears my airways. I have access to a steam shower.
Yes.
And what do I do with that steam shower is I put some drops where I can hold it and diffuse it on the steam unit.
Yes.
And let me tell you, it is one of my favorite parts of the day. I walk in there and everything opens up. But you know what? One of the things with my legs started to
Yeah,
itch.
not just the airways and the lungs, but also the
skin, right?
And the muscles.
Yeah.
And your mind.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. I'm having a wonderful several sessions of doing this with peppermint.
Yes.
And I'm like, my legs started to get a little tingly, maybe a little itchy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because what I found out later was happening, the capillaries are opening.
Right.
Right? Because it helps improve circulation.
Yes.
Blood to the skin level. Well, and that in correlation, I have a, if you want to apply it to this chrome dome up here, it might grow back some hair. Don't apply it to your back, but
very
to your
helpful. Open up the circulation.
No.
Get those follicles moving again.
Yes,
please.
that's right. I'm totally teasing Jake. I hope you know that. No, but that's one of the benefits. Hair growth actually was a study on that one with peppermint.
It is, and thicker, fuller hair as well. That's something that as you open up the capillaries, you're going to improve blood circulation. So it's going to accelerate healing. And that's what peppermint does. It soothes, of course, because if there's an area, and it's just like the AO pearls, they soothe. If there's a discomfort in the digestive system, the same thing can happen with wounds. The same thing can happen with muscles. The same thing can happen in the temples for head comfort.
Yeah.
And so all of those things really, really are beneficial.
What would you say with peppermint? What's the tip of the spear for you? What is the like if I'm going to use peppermint for something, what would it be?
Number one, pain.
Pain. Okay.
It really is. And we've got to be careful with that because these are not drugs.
No.
But aches, lifestyle discomforts, we're allowed to say those things. And so I think as you use peppermint, look for those opportunities where with lavender you've got stress and anxiety, but you can really use those together. So maybe peppermint throughout the day, lavender at night.
Oh, that's it. Because it also helps. Lavender also helps with insomnia or sleeping challenges.
Absolutely.
I mean, you couple that with sleep as a nano product that you ingest, and you're like giving yourself kind of this
cocktail of
of circumstances, right?
Absolutely. And lemon in the morning, lemon for energy. Lemon, to me, the tip of the spear for a lemon really is. It is energy.
Yeah.
It just works. The limonene is that active ingredient that really helps open up the airways, open up the lungs, but also opens up vitality.
Yeah.
Opens up physical and mental clarity, but also just the energy to take on the day.
You know, as I was doing research, of course, I'm very interested in these clinical works that support the different claims, right?
Yes.
And you're looking at those things. Lemon with all of its emotional benefits, whether it's depression or anxiety that you're dealing with.
Yep.
But when you talk about mental clarity, I came across one study that they did on students where they did an aromatherapy. They diffused lemon in a classroom and then did it without, right? And they tested different groups over a period of time. Those that diffused the lemon in the aromatherapy actually they had longer attention spans and they performed better on tests.
Better recall.
Yes, better recall. I'm installing that throughout the office.
Yes.
Yeah, right? We need to do this. Or maybe just in my office, right? Maybe just Lauren and me.
No,
we
I think
need
all
a
of
little
us,
bit more
all of us
clarity.
can use lemon. All of us can use lavender and peppermint. Wonderful.
So what else would you say? Is there anything else that you'd bring up with, obviously we know the benefits of digestion with peppermint. We know the emotional benefits around lemon. Do they have antibacterial, antifungal benefits?
All of them are antimicrobial. All of them are antifungal. Specifically, lemon is an excellent cleaner of not just surfaces around the home and of air quality, but also inside of the body. It's really, really important to know we've selected essential oils that are preferential. And what that means is they target the bad bacteria and destroy and kill the pathogens, things like E. coli, things like salmonella.
There's specific studies actually proving that it kills that.
That is exactly
and leaves
right.
the good stuff alone.
It leaves the good alone. So the lactobacillus, the bifida, you can take these products with AO Biome, knowing that it's not going to be an antibiotic and destroy everything like
Battle
a
each other.
Lysol or a disinfectant, but it will only preferential go after those pathogens that are harmful. Such an important thing. So when you look at all the microbes, so in the microbe family, you've got probably 12 to 15 that are really dangerous. We've been introduced to some viruses as of late that can be really dangerous.
Yeah.
These essential oils are preferential in going after the bad and leaving the good alone. And we're only selecting essential oils. Not all essential oils are like that. There are some that just literally lay waste to everything.
Yeah.
But we're selecting those ones that are preferential to killing the bad and leaving the good alone to allow our homes and ourselves
Yeah.
to really flourish and have the microbial balance that we really need to be healthy.
I love that. I know that in our group, we have a lot of passionate people around essential oils, and we love that. We love you for that. We don't mean to infringe upon you at all. We want to boldly and courageously challenge the status quo. We hope we've done that. If you are aware of so many more benefits that we don't have time to go through regarding all of these things as far as peppermint and lemon and lavender in particular. There are powerful tools, but we just talked about a few of them. You know about those. We want you to experience all those. If you see that this connects the dots in such a way that challenges the status quo and it's worth the try, in this limited time offer, that's what we're trying to experiment with you. Is this valuable to you? Now, one of the big questions about value is how much does it cost?
How much does it cost? Did we land on?
So we're $44.95, right? With 31 points on this one,
gosh,
right? So that's a standard price. Obviously, it's not an auto ship. There's nothing else that can be done because it's a limited time offering.
My gosh, $44.95.
Yeah, and
that is
for 5 bottles.
Killer deal.
Yes, we tried to push every lever we could think of pushing when it comes to walking into a market, into a field where there is everything in the variety, right? Really good, really bad, and everything in between. We wanted to stand the really good and challenge the really good, but in a way that nobody else has done. You guys, we are giving this away in such a way that we want to launch this with some power and some force. And what is the launch and power behind this? It is doing something that no one's ever done before. No one's ever nanoed it. No one's ever put a cybenbean and charged it with negative ions. Nobody does that. We're going to be the first to market to do that. We want you to be a part of it with us. Please enjoy AO Essential Oils with us with this limited time offer, holiday pack, giftable, usable. I'm going to use it. We're all going to use it, right?
Absolutely.
All right, everybody.
I love the holidays.
Yeah, me too.
I love having AO gut for the holidays.
I love obtaining a gut for the holidays. I eat so much.
We're not obtaining guts.
No, not this year. Because of AO gut, right?
Yes.
It does so much.
In large part.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, it's getting worse.
Yeah, it is.
We want to know, what is your favorite holiday tradition?
Yeah, that's actually kind of fun.
It is fun.
We have all kinds of holidays going on during this month,
Yes.
and I can't wait to hear. Bring in Thanksgiving too. I mean, whatever the holiday tradition is, we'd love to hear about it. And let's give away what we talked
AO
about.
gut.
AO gut. All right.
And let's give them something else.
Oh, the frother.
Yeah, I love the
Solix
frother.
frother.
So we'll give you gut and we'll give you a little frother that makes it mix in really well.
Yep.
And we will draw 3 winners next week.
All right. At a better price.
That's
and so
right.
that's available at that event as well. Yep.
It will take place next September 13th and 14th. Now it's actually the 12th and the 13th.
Okay.
Let me make sure. That is September 13th and 12th and 13th.
Yeah, it is.
All right,
so what are we going to do?
Let's do a contest.
Let's do a contest. All right, what are we going to have them do, Michelle?
Right.